Hi again, friends. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start religion. Today's religion video is going to be a little bit short because we're only going to cover one station. So yesterday we reviewed stations 1 through 7, and you went ahead and watched The Way of the Cross for kids 1 through 7. So today we're going to do station 8. So station 8 is Jesus meets the kind woman. So our worksheet says, Dear Jesus, sometimes we cry when things don't turn out the way we want and we make others feel bad. Help us not to hurt our parents again with our foolishness. So this station is saying that we need to be kind, and especially right now, we need to be kind to those who are helping us. So our mommies and our daddies, and those of you who are being helped by grandma, grandpa, or maybe your friends, or your brothers, your sisters. We just need to make sure we take a moment and we stop and we ask ourselves, are we being kind today? Because remember, Jesus was kind to everybody he met. And although those soldiers were being really nasty towards him and they weren't being very kind, he was still respectful. And yes, he was probably very sad with them, but he was never mean. He always kept a good, kind spirit. So just ask yourself that. Take a step back and ask yourself, am I being kind today? And if you're not being kind, then you have the choice to change your actions and to start being kind. But I know most of you are, actually all of you are extremely kind. And I know that we all have bad, and I know that we all have bad days, and sometimes we get frustrated or we're mad or we're sad. And this might stop us from being kind, but I know, and I've seen those of you who have had those days that aren't so great, you are very quick to change and to become kind, because you know that Jesus was and still continues to be a kind spirit. So we're going to go ahead and watch Station 8, Jesus Meets the Woman of Jerusalem.
At the 8th station, we'll see how Jesus consoled the women of Jerusalem. We adore you, O Christ, and we bless you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
I can't watch this.
Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me. Weep for yourselves and for your children.
Jesus is suffering for the sins of all mankind, including mine and yours. It's as if everyone's sins had turned into Jesus' cross.
And does Jesus always forgive?
Yes. When we confess, it's Jesus himself who forgives us through the words of the priest.
Jesus is so good, he always forgives us.
And that's why we should also forgive people if they hurt us. Isn't that right?
That's right. We should forgive just like Jesus forgives us.
Okay, so we heard our friends talk about how Jesus went ahead and he consoled the women of Jerusalem. So he tells them, do not cry for me, cry for yourself and cry for your children. And remember, he's carrying that super heavy cross and things are hard and he's being hit and kicked and spit at. But we need to remember that even when our times get rough, and they will, sometimes they will be really hard, we need to remind ourselves to continue being kind. So go ahead, and your job today for religion is to color your station 8. And remember, color carefully and color as beautifully as you can. And when you're all done, go ahead and snap a picture of it and send it over to me. Thank you.